A lot of veterans skip the VA loan because they think a conventional loan is somehow better, but that ends up costing them a lot of money down the line. In today's video, I'm going to be talking to you about the VA loan versus the conventional loan, what lenders don't always explain clearly, and why the correct loan is the loan that fits your situation. Also, I've included a quiz in the comments. It'll help you understand where you are in your home buying journey, and what strategy is best for you when it comes to using your VA loan. If you are new here, hi, I'm Tanika. I help veterans discover how to use their VA loan in the most strategic way to build wealth and long-term stability. So if you're here for the first time, welcome. Thank you for watching. If you like what you see, don't be afraid to hit the subscribe button, because I'm going to bring you more and more videos on how to strategically use your VA loan, all things real estate, all things house hacking. I do a few videos on buying multifamilies and using that to build financial wealth and to build your real estate portfolio. So make sure you stay tuned in. And if by the end of this video you feel like this was valuable, please don't hesitate to hit the like button to show me that you appreciate what I am bringing. First things first, the VA loan and conventional loans are structured very differently. The VA loan is a guarantee for a loan. A conventional loan is just a loan for anyone in the public. VA loans are exclusive to military service members and veterans. Now, in some cases, using a conventional loan will be more beneficial than using your VA loan. That can include the condition of the house, right? The VA loan, their main objective is for you to have a place to live, right? So they're more than likely not going to put their guarantee behind a house that needs a lot of work up front, unless it's that type of loan. There are renovation loans that you can use in conjunction with the VA loan. But if it's like a complete tear down, you would want to use a conventional loan because they have very different criteria for the types of houses they will allow you to take out a loan on. The thing that I see happen most often is that veterans or military service members feel like they have really good credit, so they dismiss using the VA loan. They kind of categorize it as, something to help those who aren't able to qualify, kind of downplay the VA loan, when it's not that at all. It's exclusive to service members and veterans, and it's more of a privilege. And just because you're making a lot of money and your credit score is good doesn't mean you can't benefit from putting $0 down on a down payment or completely eliminating your private mortgage insurance. The next point I want to make is that the VA loan creates advantages that a lot of people underestimate. Because there is an exclusive group that gets to use this VA loan, you don't have to necessarily qualify for it. You just have to be eligible, right? And because the VA loan requires no down payment, you can purchase your home sooner. Many people who aren't veterans are saving up for a very long time in order to have the amount that they need for a down payment. And as a veteran or service member, you can eliminate that by using your VA loan. Oh, disclaimer, I have ADHD. I have like 18 tabs open right now, so I do have to keep notes. I have my iPad in front of me, so if you do see me looking down, it's because I've lost my place and I need to get back on track fast, okay? Otherwise, I'll be sitting here yapping all evening long, and we don't have time for that. So let's get back to it. With this lower barrier to entry for veterans using their VA loan, you could get into your home a little sooner. And that's an advantage that I think a lot of people underestimate. Another point that I want to make is that your goals matter just as much as your numbers. So you could have been saving up for a long time in order to use a conventional loan, and then you remember you can use your VA loan, right? So now the money that you saved up, you don't have to use it for a down payment if you don't want to. And that opens you up to house hacking if that's something that you are interested in, right? Maybe buying a duplex or a multifamily, or even buying a single family home. You can still house hack using a single family home. And so perhaps you want to use that money to get furniture because you want to Airbnb the other rooms, or you want to add fresh coats of paint, or there's some things you want to customize inside of the home. Now your down payment money that you had before is free to use towards these other smaller projects in the home. And that is why knowing your particular situation is important, because the loan that you get is personalized to you, right? It's personalized to you depending on how much you want to offer on the home, how much the home costs, where you're located, etc. Also, if there's down payment assistance programs or grants in your area, your particular situation is going to help you navigate what works best for you. Please don't make the mistake of picking a particular loan program based on what other people are telling you. It's important to know exactly what you plan to do with the home, what your finances look like, and your privileges as a service member or veteran before you go locking in on a loan program. That's another reason why it's important to have a conversation with a lender about what works best for you. They're able to help you crunch the numbers to see what is the most advantageous way for you to go about this. So yes, in some situations, a conventional loan might work best for you, even if you are a veteran or service member. But there are also situations where VA loan is just the best way to go. And so it's important for you to figure out which one works best for you before you lock in on one loan program or another. If you're trying to figure out what loan is best for your situation, that's exactly why I created the quiz. The quiz is going to help you understand if you should be buying a single family home, if you're a good candidate for house hacking, or if you need a little more time, whether you are using your VA loan or not, in order to have the capital you need to buy a home, because it's not just the down payment. There are other costs involved. And I don't want you to have to start the process and realize that you need money for inspections, appraisals, all these other things that come into play outside of your down payment. So thanks for getting this far in the video. I do have more videos to come. I do have some other versus videos, VA loan versus FHA, USDA. I have another video coming out on the Texas Veterans Land Bank, which is another useful tool for service members and veterans, especially in the Texas state. So again, thank you for listening. I'm so glad that you decided to tap in and learn more about what it would take for you to purchase a home. Some people think about it, but they don't take the step to do the research, and I commend you for that. I commend you for listening all the way through and for learning whatever you've learned so far, whether this is new information or a reiteration, in order to help you move forward in your home buying process. So thanks again for listening, and I'll catch you in the next video. Respectfully, your realtor, Tanika.